Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Today I've got the Wilson Ci11 in my hands. We're going to give this game improvement iron a hit. Let's see what it's all about. So the Wilson Ci11, this is a game improver iron. It's got a little bit of heel and toe weighting off the face. It's got some help in the bottom of it. Comes in this striking black finish, which looks really sharp actually. It's aimed at golfers who want to get a little bit of help with their irons, because it is a cavity backed iron, it is a game improvement iron, but they want something that's quite classical looking in some ways. Obviously the black matte finish isn't that classical, but you get this really thin top line on the top of this club, so quite medium sole with good heel toe weighting with this nice thin top line. So when you do put it down by the ball, it looks pretty classic. It's got the traditional Wilson. I always think Wilson heads have quite large, long heads. It does look quite nice though, to be honest. I mean, it looks like a Wilson iron, which to me is a good thing. I do like Wilson irons. I think they're very underrated. So we're going to give this club a hit, see how it feels. Let's see what the launch is like with this club. So putting it down by the ball, you've got a fraction, little bit of offset, this nice thin top line on it. Let's give it a hit, see how it feels. Okay, I mean, that feels strong. Very easy to launch, hit that slightly out the bottom and it's still got up in the air. Much easier to launch than you actually would expect when you look down at it, because it's got this thin top line and because it's got this black matte finish. The black finish kind of hides the club, so it makes it look even smaller than it actually is, because it's quite a big head really. Let's give it another hit. Cool, yeah, that feels good. It's a nice high flight. It's quite powerful. It's strong off the face. And the thing I like with Wilson, which I think lots of the world kind of still miss out on, Wilson for me is a brand that I grew up with, played with, I like. These clubs are pretty reasonably priced compared to what some of the other bigger boys are doing with their irons, where they seem to be going through the roof with prices. So certainly on a time where everyone's struggling, they seem to be wanting to put their prices up, which can be slightly offensive. Wilson, on the other hand, are producing this iron here, which would sit kind of AP2 area of iron, R11, that kind of iron, 53, the Mizuno, which I hit. It's going to sit in that bracket of iron, so it's a slightly helping club, so kind of medium handicapper who wants to get better and wants some traditional looks. But they're putting it at a much more reasonable price, which I'm good on them, really good on them. Let's give it another hit. I mean, it does get up in the air. If you want an iron that will shoot up in the air, give you some height, but doesn't have to look like a massive shovel at the end of the stick, this one's certainly one to have a go with. It comes with this kind of flighted true temper shaft in it, in the steel shaft. It feels fine. It doesn't feel better or worse than any other kind of dynamic gold shaft or true temper shaft out there. I think people can get very excited about shafts. This is a pretty honest golf club, to be honest. It's the black matte finish is the thing that you're going to have to get used to, that dark finish. That's very different. The rest of the club is quite classic looking. It's very easy to hit. I do feel that even in the long irons I could get this up in the air. Grip on it's fine. It looks a bit cheap, the grip, I always think. They don't need to go for it so much with the grip. I think people will understand that maybe just the standard grip is fine on a club. Let's give it one more hit. Oh, that does feel good. I mean, it's high, it's up there. You know, for me, I don't hit the ball over high. I use irons that do offer a little bit of help, and this is one that I would certainly test up against others. Now, we'll try this up with TrackMan against the other clubs to give you guys some stats on exactly how it's performing, but I like it. The Wilson Staff, this is the Ci11, great price. Good looking, dark finish I think is pretty sexy. I like the dark finish, does offer a good bit of help. So if you want a club, you're kind of 18, 15 handicapper wanting to get lower, this is one you should be trying. Let me know what you think, guys. Post comments down below. I know there's some good loving for Wilson out on the old YouTube, because I think people do respect what they're doing with the prices of their clubs. Let me know what you think, and post comments. We'll speak to you all soon.